On the morning of Friday, February 7, 2025, a tragic aviation accident occurred in São Paulo, Brazil, resulting in the deaths of 2 individuals and injuries to several others. A small aircraft identified as a Beech F-90 King Air crashed onto Marquês de São Vicente Avenue in the Barra Funda neighborhood, a bustling area in the western part of the city. The aircraft had departed from Campo de Marte Airport in São Paulo at approximately 7:15 a.m. local time, destined for Porto Alegre in the southern state of Rio Grande do Sul. Shortly after takeoff, the control tower lost contact with the plane, and within minutes, it attempted an emergency landing on the busy avenue. During this attempt, the plane collided with a bus, leading to a catastrophic explosion. Eyewitnesses described the harrowing scene as the plane descended rapidly, clipping palm trees and street signs before impacting the bus. Genival Dantas Arraias, a witness, recounted, "It exploded immediately. Everyone was paralyzed. The plane was ripping up palm trees and signs." The 2 fatalities were identified as the pilot Gustavo Medeiros and the aircraft's owner Marcio Carpena. Both were found deceased within the charred remains of the plane. In addition to the fatalities, several individuals on the ground sustained injuries. A woman aboard the bus was injured and transported to a local hospital. A motorcyclist passing by the scene was struck by debris from the explosion and also required medical attention. 4 additional people suffered minor injuries and were taken to nearby hospitals for treatment. The rapid response of emergency services was instrumental in preventing further casualties. Firefighters quickly arrived at the scene to extinguish the flames engulfing both the aircraft and the bus. Their swift actions mitigated the potential for a larger disaster in such a densely populated area. The Brazilian Air Force has announced an investigation into the cause of the crash. Preliminary reports indicate that the aircraft experienced difficulties shortly after takeoff, leading to the attempted emergency landing. The exact reasons for the loss of control remain unknown at this time. This incident adds to a concerning trend of small aircraft accidents in Brazil. In 2024, the country recorded 148 fatalities from aviation accidents, a significant increase from previous years. Notably, a tragic event in August 2024 involved a passenger plane crashing in Vinhedo, São Paulo state, resulting in 62 deaths. The King Air F-90 involved in this recent crash was manufactured in 1981 and had been acquired by its current owner in December 2024. According to the National Civil Aviation Agency's records, the aircraft's maintenance and safety inspections were up to date, with no reported irregularities. The crash caused significant disruptions in the area. Marquês de São Vicente Avenue, a major thoroughfare in São Paulo, was closed to traffic as emergency crews worked to clear the wreckage and investigate the scene. This closure led to substantial traffic congestion, with reports of over 100 kilometers of traffic jams in the surrounding areas. Local authorities have urged residents to avoid the area and seek alternative routes, while cleanup and investigative efforts continue. They have also called for patience and cooperation from the public during this challenging time. In the aftermath of the crash, there has been an outpouring of condolences from public officials and citizens alike. São Paulo, Governor Tarcísio de Freitas expressed his sympathies to the families of the victims and praised the prompt response of the emergency services. Aviation experts have emphasized the importance of thorough investigations following such incidents to prevent future occurrences. They highlight the need for stringent maintenance protocols and regular pilot training to ensure the safety of air travel. The Brazilian Air Force's investigation will likely examine various factors, including potential mechanical failures, pilot error, and environmental conditions at the time of the crash. Such comprehensive analyses are crucial for understanding the root causes of aviation accidents. Residents in the vicinity of the crash have expressed shock and concern over the incident. Many witnessed the event firsthand and are grappling with the trauma of what they saw. Counseling services have been made available to those affected. This tragedy has reignited discussions about aviation safety regulations in Brazil, particularly concerning older aircraft. Some experts are calling for more rigorous inspections and potential policy changes to address the risks associated with aging planes. The broader aviation community is closely monitoring the investigation's findings, hoping to glean insights that could enhance safety protocols and prevent similar incidents in the future. International aviation bodies may also become involved, depending on the investigation's outcomes. In the meantime, flights from Campo de Marta Airport continue, though with heightened scrutiny. Pilots and airlines operating from the airport are advised to exercise increased caution and adhere strictly to safety procedures.